Coach, just a quick synopsis of the game, and then we'll take questions for the student athletes.
Sure, Coach. Well, first of all, I just want to congratulate Boston College. I thought they played a great game, and they're obviously a real good hockey team, and so congratulations goes out to them. I'd like to thank the tournament committee and the people here in Worcester. I think I'm saying it right. I'm not from the East Coast, but thanks for the hospitality. So obviously, I think the game from our standpoint was kind of where we wanted it to be. We didn't want to be 7-6, 8-6, that type of game, but thought the first period thought maybe we were a little bit nervous, a little bit I wouldn't say rusty, but just to jump into that pace, but to be down 1-0 and on a shorthanded goal, which was our first one we gave up all year. So, but the guys responded. The penalty kill was good in the second period. Our power play got on the board to make it 1-1, and if you would ask me, 6-7 months ago, it'd be 1-1 going into the third period here at a regional. I would have took it. So I think our team, we came out, we had some chances. They got that the second goal, just on the line change. We were just a second off, and puck found a way in the back of the net. But I thought, again, we responded kind of like we have all year. We never quit, and had a few chances of our own at the end, but obviously wasn't enough. But I was real proud of the way our team competed, for our first time being in the tournament, and how they handled themselves and handled, this environment. So I was real proud of our team, not only this week, but all season long. They're just a great group of kids, and they work hard, and they are very proud to put that jersey on every night. So again, I'm real proud of them, and obviously a lot to build off of this year.
We'll now take questions for Andy, Dion, and Kevin. I'll start with Jim. We have the microphone too as well.
Jim Conley from U.S. College Hockey Online. Andy, can you take us through your goal? You had, I think that was the third great opportunity you'd had, almost the exact same spot. What was it like to finally get it and see the net move?
Well, it was a relief. When you did that first goal, get us going. Great play by Dion and Joe and Kevin on the power play. We're working the puck around, cycling, getting chances. And it was a great play by Dion, taking the puck to the net. The rebound came right out to me, and finally got one in.
Guys, Brian O'Connor, ESPN.com. Congrats on a great season. Andy, if I can just dovetail on that question, can you talk about John Muse's play? It didn't seem like he had a lot of spectacular shots, but he seemed to have your number up until that goal. I was wondering if you could comment on his play.
Yeah, he played fantastic tonight. He had a great save on me. I think it was a second chance on the power play there, and he's a hardworking guy. You can tell that he's had a lot of experience in net, and his D-core did a good job playing in front of him.
Right up here up front.
Danny Martin, Fairbanks Daily News Miner. Dion, talk about the last 5 minutes. I mean, you had two quality shots, like in a 36 second stint, and just talk about the way you guys kept coming at Muse despite being down 2-1.
Well, there's no quit in our locker room, and I think all the lines that were going out there at that point, we're getting chances. We Sather hit a post. We had a few other chances in front of the net. That's how we score goals, we get pucks to the net, and unfortunately they didn't go in for us today.
Right here.
Kevin, Dave Hendrickson, U.S. College Hockey Online. Even though you guys were in this tournament for the first time and you were going against a team that seems to be in the tournament year after year after year, you guys, at least from our perspective, look to really be playing with poise and as if you kind of belonged here. Can you talk about the sense that your team had of just not being happy to be here, not being intimidated, and showing that kind of poise?
Yeah, I think it's just something that we've had in our locker room all year. We're a confident group. We haven't made it to many levels where we get lots of recognition yet, but we got a ton of guys in there with a lot of heart, and we know where we can be and what we can do. And it's just kind of been something that we've built all year. We won a couple tournaments at the start of the year, and we won our Governor's Cup against Anchorage this year, and just kind of built off a lot of tight games with a lot of top teams in our conference. And obviously we lost to Northern there, and that was kind of tough. But I think it was almost one of those things where you take it for granted, and then you get the second opportunity. And we had a great week in practice. The guys were excited. We knew second chances didn't come often, so we were prepared coming into this week, and we wanted to make the best of it. And guys laid it on the line tonight, and it just didn't get it done.
Any more questions for the student athletes? Paul?
Coach talked about maybe in the beginning there being a little bit of nervousness. Was there?
Well, I don't know. I think obviously, like you haven't played a game in 2 weeks, and it's a pretty big stage, and we've never been here before. I think there's a little bit of nerves, but overall, I thought after the first little while, we realized it was just another hockey game, and I thought we were able to calm down and start playing our game a little bit better as the game went on.
Questions for the student athletes?
Just going to ask either one of you guys, how did you pretty much try to slow down their speed? Because they were still getting, to the net on loose pucks. They were, winning races with you guys for loose pucks, but you guys were, either forechecking in the neutral zone or you were winning battles down low. So talk about some ways you try to, negate their speed.
Yeah, we just wanted to get onto their D as quick as we could and prevent them from transitioning the puck. And then obviously something we do all year is a big thing in our locker rooms, controlling the middle of the ice, and wanted to keep them to the outside as much as possible, and obviously have a strong back check for when they had their transition game going, that we could be back to help our D out. But for the most part, it worked out pretty well.
Any more questions for the guys? Okay, gentlemen, Andy, Dion, Kevin, thank you for the outstanding effort. We'll take questions from Coach now, but guys, you can go shower up. Appreciate it.
Thanks.
Take questions for head coach Dallas Ferguson.